Hi everyone, this is my app called TripSage. The idea for this app was the fact that I'm going golfing after the end of this quarter, and I thought it would be nice if I had like a feed of all the trips I was coming or was about to plan. Um, and I really wanted to do an API call to ChatGPT. So I thought it'd be nice to have a feed of all my trips with all the details, the arrival date, the departure date, um, and then people can comment on it. You could share it with others if you wanted to. Um, but to get the initial draft itinerary, you could do an API call to ChatGPT and it could kind of outline the trip for you, and then you could edit it and post it in a manner that's typical to Instagram or some of these other feed apps. So the landing page is a feed of all trips that has kind of a table here, a description, arrival date, departure date, kind of a title of the trip, as well as a trip ID and an owner, which are my sample users. From here, you have kind of this nav bar up top, which you have the home, which is the same feed. You have my trips, which then takes you to trips only that you, the user, own and have created. So this is a nice way to see kind of what you've created on this app, and what you own and what you've kind of taken ownership of in the planning department, essentially. The next, and then you can go to details. The details on these trip kind of break it out a little bit more. Like a fishing trip to Jackson Hole. It has an arrival date, departure date. You can edit the trip if you want. In the future, it'd be nice if I could just make this editable by the owner or the publisher of the trip, so not anyone could edit it. And then other users can comment on it here down at the bottom. And there's an add comment form as well down here that anyone can, similar to Instagram, anyone can comment on and kind of share ideas back and forth. So if I go to add trip, which is kind of the main, I would say, functionality here, this is where you can plan a new trip. So I'm going to test this and do an API call or ask ChatGPT to plan this. So my owner ID, and I'm just going to say 5-day hike in Yosemite National Park. I'm going to leave the rest blank and ask ChatGPT to plan this. So click this. This is making the API call to the model, and then should render pretty good trip detail itinerary back to you. So this